Hello dear, today I want to talk with you about emotional intelligence and the importance of emotional intelligence in your business and how to use it. And when you are in front of camera or that you are speaking in front of a very big group of people, emotional intelligence is nothing else than how to understand and perceive the emotions of another people and of yourself, and the way how do you react on everything around you and how do you perceive that. It's the ability, and so if you don't have this ability, then you need to master this, because if you want to be very successful in your coaching business or as a public speaker, so you need to have the emotional intelligence balance and to master these skills to create more impact, and also to be able to teach another people who truly needs you. And why you should use storytelling? Through storytelling you can create a trustable relationship with your audience and to create massive impact. And you could as well, through storytelling, create a coaching program if you want to become a coach, or even if you are a coach but you are not familiar with storytelling. Storytelling is as well a segment of your life story, and a very important tool is that your segment of your life story must be related to your program topic, so to the solution that you want to provide to your audience, that you are gonna help or solve their problem or to heal their pain, especially when we talk about emotions. And another very important tool to heal the emotions and to manage them is when you create awareness about your capabilities, your knowledge and life experience. When you know the power of your knowledge, of your mind. And so in addition to your power of your mind, so much abundance, so you will be able to create in your life. And that's very impactful, because a lot of you, they don't know the power of your mind. And the power of your mind is when you have the ability to be balanced in every situation of your life, especially when you are talking in front of the camera like me at this moment. And so you have to focus on serenity, on harmony, on the message that you are sharing with your audience. And that's the key. You don't have to think about how good you are at or that you are not good at. The key is to master this ability, to do your best to become still better and better. This success doesn't come within one day. So you have to improve your skills step by step, and to learn from your own mistakes. So it means that accept that you are making mistakes. You don't have to be critical to yourself. Just do your best, just improve step by step, little by little, so you grow up, and little by little you build up your success. Little by little, when you are sharing so your life story, your experience, your knowledge with your audience, you create as well a relationship with them. you have to provide them a solution, just teach them something. Just me at this moment that I'm sharing with you some tools in this course about emotional intelligence. And another tool is just to be able and to distinguish the personal awareness and social awareness. Yes, is what do you do and how do you do, yes, with yourself, what is the relationship with yourself, and the ability to create harmony with yourself. Yes, just to learn to admire yourself and to accept yourself the way you are. And that's the feeling and the emotion that you are experiencing now, the admiration, yes, towards yourself, the acceptance of yourself, the truly way you are. To accept so the level where you are at this moment, and to work at yourself little by little and to grow up. Your audience is there because they need you. They are waiting for your message. They are waiting for your experience. So they are not waiting for perfectionism. Just the perfectionism, let it go, because otherwise it will hold you back from success, from achieving your goals. And that's the way how you can create emotional balance and to work at your emotional intelligence by accepting yourself and to improve every single day your skills. Just learn from the best and be coachable. That's the most important secret. When you are open-minded and coachable, just listen to another people who is better than you and accept to be helped. These are all senses, and through you are perceiving everything. Yes, your acceptance, it's also an emotion, and the feeling of happiness, this is also an emotion. For example, your perception, yes, the way that you understand the things and perceive, that's also an emotion. So you have to understand how is your perception and your senses. Through our senses, we see, we hear, we feel, yes. And so you have to understand how is your perception, how is your understanding and level, and what is causing within you the feelings, the beautiful or the ugly feelings, yeah. So you have to pay much more attention to all your senses. For example, if you have a picture in front of you and you see, for example, a very beautiful painting, so how do you perceive at that moment what you see? And how do you see that? Because it's not what we see, but how do you see that? What for feeling do you get at that moment? And so which sense within you is the most developed? Your visual sense, or when you hear? So what you hear and what do you feel when you hear something? It's the auditive sense, yes. And when you eat something, yes, and through the testing, so you are feeling, you are testing, yes, the food. what do you experiencing and how do you experiencing this. So all these kind of things are about emotional intelligence, about understandable level and perception. For example, if you are in front of a big group of people, it depends on your own mood and how and what do you think about at that moment when you are on a podium, for example. Yes, are you experiencing happiness? Are you glad that you are there? Or if you focus yourself so on the audience and on the quality of your message, you will succeed. Believe me, I speak out experience because I have been there like you. My first time when I was on a podium, you know, so it was many years ago, in 2007, yes. And I had fear. I had a lot of fear because I was thinking about what is thinking the people about me, and that's wrong. So because I didn't know how to manage my emotions, my feelings, and my thoughts, first of all. So you have to pay attention on your thoughts, on what do you think at that moment, and to switch or to change your focus on the right things at that moment. And when I stopped to think about what the people is thinking about me, I started to feel happiness. I was very glad that I was there on the podium. So, and I felt much more comfortable with myself. So I accepted myself the way I am. And the people, they started to appreciating me, to support me, to encouraging me because I was there in front of them, just to share everything with them, my life story, my experience, my feelings, my thoughts. And when you will feel comfortable with yourself, you will start to notice that the people, they are there so to help you, to support you. Ask for feedback. Don't hesitate to ask for feedback, for engagement as well. So to engage you, to follow you. And just let them know so what you are doing, that for example you have created a program or that you will have an event in the next time, and just invite them to join that. Invite them to join your event or your program, and also to invite their friends and their relatives. So you don't have to feel fear, but to be confident with yourself. And that's the way, that's the tricky secret to be confident with yourself. Just when you will learn to appreciate much more yourself and to believe profoundly in yourself, you will expressing the emotions through your face, through your communication. Yes, and that's so important because the people, they see that on your face. It's not that on the first time so you will figure it out. No, you have step by step to learn that, and every single time you will repeat it again, it will improve. Yes, time by time. So that's the way how I have learned to be confident with myself. But of course I have had lots of master mindsets and a lot of preparations. So with another words, you have to work at yourself. But in this video I'm inviting you to my mini course where you will learn much more about your emotional intelligence and to create your confidence and to appreciate yourself. By now I want to thank you and I see you during the mini course. Bye and take care. I see you.